Did you know that you don't need to meditate for hours in order to be able to still your mind and reach that meditative state? Now, of course, meditating for hours can be useful, but it's not always practical, especially for us yogis on the go. So we want to be able to learn different meditation techniques that we can do in a very short amount of time so that we can come back to the present moment. One of the things about yoga is it's all about the now. In fact, in the very first Yoga Sutra, it says now is yoga. So we get a big insight into what the power of now really means. The question is, how do we do that really quickly? Hey, my name is Yogi Aaron, and today I'm sitting here with Ganesh at our yoga retreat in Costa Rica called Blue Osa Yoga Retreat and Spa. I hope one day you can come and hang out with me and this guy. I'm right now in our beautiful little temple on our yoga retreat here on the beach. And what I'd like to do is to teach you a very short meditation practice today that you can use anytime, anywhere, and that will help you to come back to the now. So this is a simple meditation that you can do anywhere. I often practice it at random moments, as if I'm feeling stressed, if I'm in a place that I really just want to absorb and be present for, or if I just don't have a lot of time and I'm running through life and I need to ground in really quickly. This is the practice, or one of the practices that I do in order to do that. So what I'd like you to do is just come and find a comfortable seat. I'm sitting on a cushion. You can also check out my video that we posted on how to find a seat and the different kind of seated practices that you can do. And you can let me know what you think about your seat and if you have any questions about how to sit. But the most important thing is to be comfortable. I'm sitting on a cushion to be extra comfortable. You also want to have your spine as erect as possible. So let's begin this very short meditation practice that you can do anywhere. Bring your hands to Namaste Mudra, and we'll just take a couple of deep breaths here. One of the ways to begin practicing meditation is to tune into your breath. So once you've taken care of your yoga posture, once you've taken care of your sitting posture and the top of your head is reaching up, that you feel stable in the spine, but also a sense of effortlessness and ease in your body. The next step is to just take deep breaths and feel the breath moving up through the nostrils and exhaling down through the nostrils. And when you feel connected in your body, and you feel the intention of why you're here and why you're doing your practice, bring the hands down, rest them on the knees, and continue to breathe deeply in and deeply out. As you breathe in, feel the breath touching the top of the collarbones as it moves into your lungs. And then feel the breath into the sides of the lungs. See if you can feel the ribs actually moving out into the side body. Can you sense your bottom rib? Often called the 12th rib or the floating rib. And as it's kind of just sitting there, do you have a sense of it opening and closing like a caliber? Maybe your breath emits a very gentle kind of ocean sound, ujjayi sound. But a very, very, very soft sound. Like barely audible. But your breath begins to emit that sound as if you were on a beach and you picked up a conch shell and you put your ear to that shell and you can hear the sound of the ocean. Continue breathing in this way, but I'd like you to turn your mind to one of the senses. And that sense is the sense of hearing. I'd like you to just start to become a listener. For the next few minutes, we're just going to continue breathing deeply. But we're going to turn that part of our mind that is always aware, always paying attention, and turn that part of your mind to the sounds around you. As you become a listener, I'd like you to pretend or imagine that you're an audio recorder or a video recorder, and that you are tuning in to the sounds around you, that you're recording it. And just like the recording machine, you're recording without thought or judgment. Your only job is to listen. And so, depending on where you are, you might be hearing the sound of the ocean through this recording as the ocean is crashing behind me. You might tune into the sound of wind or cars driving by. If you have children, the children playing maybe in the background, or maybe somebody in your home is watching TV. We notice the sounds, but we also notice that if any thoughts, opinions, or judgments arise in the ocean of our mind about those sounds, that we allow those thoughts to descend back into the ocean of our mind. And we turn our attention back to listening. As we continue to listen, we're also aware of our breathing. Any kind of thoughts that arise in the ocean of our mind, see those thoughts drifting back or sinking back into the ocean of our mind or drifting away. And return again your mind's concentration to breathing and listening to sound. This short and simple meditation is one that you can do anywhere, anytime. You can sit here and do this breathing practice and do this practice of listening for 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 3 hours. You can decide how long you want to do it for. But my invitation to you is to return again and again to developing this witness consciousness. That you just listen without allowing yourself to be disturbed, without allowing the mind to become distracted. In this way, you begin to not only train your mind to become more focused and concentrated, but you also start to redirect or cultivate that ability to redirect your life force energy to the more important things in your life so that you can go out to manifest and live your life purpose. Namaste, friends.